I think our senior class kind of came up with the motto of our turf, our time, and embracing the fact that yes, we're not home very often this season, but it's no matter where we're playing, whether it is at home or we're traveling to one of our many games, we're making it a home game advantage. We're approaching everything with the same intensity and speed too, and really being able to embrace the fact that we get to bond on those on all those trips too. And so I think it's being able to find the advantages out of it, and also just acknowledging that there might be some times that we get a little tired, but it's being able to use kind of that energy of any field. We can turn any field into a home field advantage if we need to.
When our class was freshmen, we also had a very away-heavy schedule. And so as seniors, we kind of wanted to make our team motto be our turf, our time, to kind of signify that even with the traveling, it does bring a lot more challenges just from the logistical side of traveling, but also playing on a field that's not yours. We wanted our motto to encapsulate the fact that we have the skill and the endurance and the mental capacity to make whatever field we're playing on our turf and kind of own our games, whether they're home or away. There have definitely been a lot of changes implemented, and as we love Janelle, she obviously was a very successful head coach, and Grace has kind of stepped into a great role, and she's filled those big shoes that Janelle left by helping our program become much more competitive and aggressive, and she's ready to embrace the chaos and help us continue on the pathway to make NCAA runs.
I think very fortunate to be able to come into a team that already had a very strong foundation and obviously a good culture and a lot of players that really kind of had an idea of what was expected of them as well. And so I think the transition's been really smooth. It's been great. I was very fortunate to have the spring with the team, but now getting to have the full team back with our seniors who were brought in the spring as well. I think it's been a really smooth transition thus far. Getting to know all the team, I think that we're looking really good each day that we're out there, and I feel very well adjusted and just excited to actually get to play some games now.
Obviously, I love Janelle, but the new coaching staff, Grace and Alex, have come in and really set a precedent, and they're doing a great job bringing new things to the team, as well as maintaining what we already have that's strong and consistent.
I think with the graduating of a really strong 2022 class, it's the way that we've approached it is it gives us a lot of opportunity for our younger players to fill those roles and to kind of gain confidence in terms of they're stepping into these starting roles if they weren't in that last season. And so I think it's very positive for us that the team was able to experience 2 NCAA games last year against 2 very good teams, and so I think we know what to expect. We also know what is expected of us in order to reach that goal and then try to exceed it as well. And so I think it really for us is just, like I said, taking one game at a time, but also knowing how to continue to work to get better every single day as well. So it's not getting complacent or not getting stagnant throughout the season as things get a little bit tougher and as we get on those road games too. So I think we have a lot of players who understand what it takes to get to that level.
I think the biggest thing for us is going to be the mental resilience and the grit. We had a lot of overtime games last year. We hope to have regular game wins this year, but if we have to go into overtime, beyond just the physical capabilities necessary for that, having that mental resilience and toughness and being able to dig deep and work until the very last second of the game is going to be how we win.
I think it's really just taking it one game at a time. Obviously, there's certain games that with different conference opponents we might feel are bigger rivalries than others, but just having that mentality of it's one game at a time, and it doesn't matter who we're playing, we are always presenting ourselves as center field hockey. We're always approaching every game the same way with the same intensity too. So I think it's really just taking the mentality of we're here to control every game, no matter who our opponent is.
I think just keeping that competitive style of play, as well as our connected family on and off the field, is how we are going to succeed all the way through SAAs and through NCAAs. We are going for another run this year.